Louise Bertin lived her entire life in France. Her father, Louis-François Bertin, and also her brother later on, were the editors of Journal des Copyright, an influential newspaper. As encouraged by her family, Bertin pursued music. She received lessons from François-Joseph Fétis, who directed a private family performance of Guy Mannering, Bertin's first opera, in 1825. This opera, never formally produced, took its storyline from the book of the same name, written by Sir Walter Scott. 2 years later, Bertin's second opera, Le Loup-garou, was produced at the Opéra-Comique. At the age of 21, Bertin began working on an opera semiseria, Fausto, to her own libretto in Italian, based on Goethe's Faust, a subject almost certainly suggested by her father. A performance of the completed opera was scheduled for 1830. However, due to many unforeseen complications, Fausto did not actually reach the stage until a full year later. It was not well received, and only saw 3 performances. Shortly before this, Bertin became friends with Victor Hugo. Hugo himself had sketched out an operatic version of his book Notre Dame de Paris, and between the two of them, the opera La Esmeralda was born, Hugo providing the libretto. Bertin was the only composer to have collaborated directly with Hugo on an opera. However, as the opera's run began in 1836, there were accusations against Bertin and her family, claiming she had special privileges due to her brother Armand's connection to the government's opera administration. During the 7th performance, a riot ensued and the run of La Esmeralda was forced to end, though a version of the opera continued to be performed over the next 3 years. The composer Hector Berlioz, who helped Bertin with the staging and production of La Esmeralda, was also accused of providing the better music of this work, a charge he vehemently denied. In frustration, Bertin refused to write any more operas. In 1837, Franz Liszt transcribed the orchestral score for solo piano, and made a piano transcription of the Chant copyright par Massel. Bertin did, however, continue to compose in many different genres. Her later compositions include 12 cantatas, 6 piano ballades, 5 chamber symphonies, a few string quartets, a piano trio, and many vocal selections. Of these, only the ballades and the trio were published. Bertin also wrote and published 2 volumes of poetry, Les Glanes in 1842 and Nouvelles Glanes in 1876. The former of these received a prize from the Académie copyright Section Ace. Bertin died the year after the publication of Nouvelles Glanes.